All right, so practically show you how you can install a local server in your phone, because in Right with AI, we are practically going to be using a mobile phone. So we need a server that will be working in mobile phone, a server that can enable you create database, create tables, and then you can also connect to that database. So just head on to your Play Store. I'm already on my Play Store, and search for a web server. Okay, search for a web server, and this is mine is already, I've already installed it, a web server, HTTP Apache, and been now installed already. So all I need to do is just to tap on open. So let's watch it open. So it's beginning to open. Let's see. Let's wait for it to open. Okay, so it's just close all these things, and now you can see the server, and the Marriott SQL server. That is the MySQL database. So first of all, you need to start the Apache web server. So look for the start button and tap on it. If you okay, so it will start running. So we can see that the server is running now. So let's go to MySQL database. So look for the start button and start it. Okay. All right. Now you can see that the database have been started. So for you to verify that this is actually working, just put off your data. As you can see, my data will go off. My data is already off, so let's now see how this work. Now to make sure that the server is working fine, look at that place there, they put address. Just tap on that 0.0, that IP address, http colon forward slash 0.0. So just tap on it and it will open in a browser. So let's wait for it to open on my default browser, which is Chrome. So as you can see, it is now open on a browser. Now to open the database, to check if the database is actually working, just simply type that the 0.0.0. Semicolon 88, then type MySQL admin, and you go. Then it will open you up. It will open you up to my PHP admin, and this is okay. You just log in, of course, root, and then let's log in, and then this is the database. This database, so you can create a new database. So you tap on database, and okay, let's create a database that is called FADA. That's called create a database that is called uh, FADA. So I've given it a name, and I will create, and then we can see father has joined the database, and you can go ahead and create table inside the data. Inside this you can create a table, just name it, and so on and so forth. So we're going to be doing all of this in writing with AI, how to create tables, how to do some other things using this server. Remember, look at our so don't think that this is from internet. It's not from the internet. It is a server that is locally hosted on this phone. It is locally hosted on the phone. As you can see, no internet connection. So it simply means that these pages that is being opened here in this browser, that are locally hosted on this. And if you know XAMPP or WAMP so well, you just know that this is a PHP admin database. So you're going to be learning all those things in coding with AI if you enroll. So one other thing that I would want you to know is how to set your your root folder in XAMPP or WAMP. There's a particular HT docs. That's where you store your file. Now, how do you set it in this server that I've been installing in this phone? So let's go back to our a web server and see how it is done. Okay, now to set your root folder, I've already set this on web. So you need to go to your either your SD card or your internal memory and create a folder and you come here, document root. You click on select and you will see the app internal. The app internal come by default. So if you select app internal and okay, then you will see something like this. So but for you to have a total control over this, you just need to create a folder and in the let's say in the internal memory, which is the Fullcom memory of the phone, or external, that is the card, but let's go for internal. So I will then look for, I have created a folder here which I called web. So I select it. Okay, this is opening to a subfolder. Okay, let's go back. um web so select, and you can see it is now changed to SD card web. So now it simply means that anything that I store in that is my website folder will be in that web folder. Okay, let's go to that web folder and see what we have in there. Okay, now let me open my file manager. Okay, file manager will launch now. I'll just go to the internal storage, then just browse to look at the web. So I have two files, the two website files. So one is the even.php and this one is ch.php. So we're going to be opening these two files. We're going to be opening these two files using this server. Okay, now let's go back to our browser and open it. But before that, we need to make sure that our server is still running. Okay, now look at it, the server is running and the database is also running. So now let's go to a browser and open even.php and the ch.php, still on this server also. Okay, so let's head on to the browser now. Still on that 0 point, so just forward slash ch.php and then you enter, and then you will see whatever content. Okay, that is a form. What to actually have this is a web form. So what about the even? Let's see what you have in that one. Let's see what you have there. So that is even.php, even even.php, and there we have entered. So these are just simple web pages we've done. Okay, remember, folder to as the root folder in our server, in the server we just installed, that is the XD cards forward slash web. So if you want to enroll in to code with AI, just message me or you check the phone number around this video so that you get started.